Hi, and welcome to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and today is High Vibe Day. I hope all of you are doing well and you're healthy and your family is too. Alrighty, so before we get into the read, welcome, 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 welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you can get an email notification of all new videos, and I upload all the time. And if you are returning, welcome back. You are so appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And don't forget, give me a thumbs up, and share it with someone, okay? You never know when other people need inspiration. Also, also, pat yourself on the back. You made it. It's a new year, new possibilities, and new growth. Okay? And I know sometimes that makes us a little nervous, but it's also a good thing. All right? So, everything you need to know about me is in the box below. And so, we're going to go ahead and get started with the high vibe reading. You know, I do that on Mondays, get us kind of started for the week and take this energy through the week. And what we do is pull a high vibe card from the high vibe deck, and we also get an angel answer in here so that we can really have that energy and allow it to build over the course of the week and allow us to see how it really impacts us as we go about the week. All right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading, and I hope that it will inspire you. Go ahead and remember that my readings are timeless. Pick from it when it resonates with you and share with others. Okay? What you see me doing off on the side is clearing the decks that I'm going to be using. Keep in mind that I do angel card readings and oracle readings where I do 30 minutes or an hour, and we can also do different spreads. We can do a spread now. I'm starting to itch. We can do a spread about career. We can do a spread about your year ahead, like a birthday spread. We can do how things are going to unfold for you as you go through this year in your love life, in your finances, in your just general life, and life in general. Okay, so there's all possibilities that are open. I also do distance or remote sessions for healing, for inspiration, for vibration, to lift your vibration energy. I'm going to be offering 30-minute sessions, as well as continuing to offer the hour and 90-minute session. Okay? And I'm going to explain that a little bit more in detail as the week goes on. But right now, we're going to go ahead and get into the high vibe reading for the week. So, first, before we do anything, let's call in the angels. And you know, on this channel, if you're not sure what angel to call in, we say, get the flock in here. Okay? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with today's reading. Now, I want you to sit back and listen, see if it resonates with you, and just kind of have that as an underlying theme for the week. Okay? All right, so we're going to heart link, which is bringing the middle finger and the thumb together to form an energetic vibration that travels up our arm through our heart chakra all the way up past our soul star and to the angelic realm. Okay? So, and in my other hand, I'm holding a rose quartz, which symbolizes unconditional love. All right? Love for self, love for others, love for our community, love for our world. All right? Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this reading by first calling in the angels. Angels, archangels, spirit guides, ascended masters, come into this reading and bring us the guidance, the clarity, the support, and the wisdom we are needing at this time. Angels, we thank you for all our blessings. We thank you for all that you offer, and we thank you for being in our lives. Angels, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So as I was saying that, I was hearing the words unity, peace, harmony. And then I was reminded to remind you, what is today? Today is Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. It's what in the United States we celebrate that. And it is a powerful day. It is also a day where it's the beginning of a week. And it's on the third Monday in January that we acknowledge his birthday. I don't think it was his actual birthday, but I do believe that it is an important day for us because he stood for peace. He stood for change. He stood for peace. He stood for, I want to say, enlightened protest. There's a new one for you. Peaceful protests. And having difficult conversations when things may go left or we're not in agreement, or getting to the place where we can agree to disagree, but we can still respect each other. That love doesn't just stop because you have a disagreement. In our personal lives, being able to say, you know what, that's who they are. Bringing in radical acceptance, bringing in forgiveness so that we have freedom in our lives, bringing in a sense of resilience that we can get through this, we can push through it. One of the things after we lost my late husband, one of the first conversations I had with my children was of how we were going to move forward, taking the love, the memories, the peace, and all of the experience with us, forgiving that which did not work out maybe the way we might have liked for it to, and accepting our own roles in this, but also moving forward, because that's what life is all about. It's all about continuing to move forward. Okay, so for this read, I only take out what cards choose to show up. Okay, and this is not a long read because we have a message that's going to span this entire week. Okay, and it's so interesting because 3 cards have shown up, actually 4. So, for the high vibe deck, what is the message, angels? Take the bottom 2 and that one. Okay, thank you, angels. Thank you. Okay, and all right, let's see what else shows up. Do we want an angel answers card right now? And they're saying yes. Okay. So the messages that we're getting for this week are very interesting because it's all about what I just talked about. Okay, so the first message that came out in this, the angels bring it. And they bring on the messages that we need to at the time we need to get it. So the first message that's coming out is positivity. All right? The next one is to remind us we have choices. The next one is generosity. And behind this card was gratitude, which they said pick up. And behind the gratitude card was kindness. Self-forgiveness. Let's do some mirror work this week. And salt and pepper. We're going to talk about all of these. And what this is pick a card, 1 for each day if you'd like. Because there are 7 of them down here, and we have 7 days before the next day, and maybe work on one a day. That's one way to use this. There's also the way that you could use it is accepting the overall energy and the overall message of remaining positive as we make choices to be generous, show gratitude, allowing kindness as we forgive ourselves, and we move our energy around. That's the overall thought to this whole reading. All right, but we're going to get into them individually because on some of the cards, there are affirmations you can use. So how can we raise our vibration? Because when we raise our own vibration, we raise the vibration of our families, our loved ones, our friends, our communities, our countries, and the planet. And I don't know if where you've been, but we are really right now in need of unity. We're in need of peace. We're in need of harmony. We're in need of having difficult conversations and being in a place of radical acceptance that it is what it is, and it's okay. And it's okay. All right? So let's get into each card. So positivity. When you are positive, you keep directing a stream of high vibrational energy with your thoughts, words, and actions. This affects others and they help you toward your purpose. The angels are aware of the power of your positivity and they will support your intentions. You choose your thoughts and attitudes, focusing on loving, abundant, and successful outcomes in every area of your life. Your positivity will make you feel happy, healthy, and fulfilled. And the affirmation is, I am strong and positive. All right, and I'll list the affirmation for the high vibe reading in the box below. Here's the next card, choices. Well, let me talk about positivity for a minute. Because it's true, where our thoughts go is where what shows up in our life. So maybe set an intention each week. And the intention could be, this week, it is my intention to be aware of my vibration. Something as simple as that. A simple sentence. Take action on it. How can you stay in a high vibration? And when you're not in a high vibration, what will you do? Now, that doesn't mean you need to beat up on yourself. We're going to start to lower the times in our week when we beat up on ourselves and talk negatively to ourselves. And we're going to just do one thing. Take a deep breath. Step back. Take a deep breath. And think about, how can I move forward differently? What is the choice I am going to make? Because that's the next card. And it says, choices. When you worry about decisions, it means that your mind is trying to control your life. And that results in choices made from ego. Your angel guidance is to consider and evaluate all the options, then let go of your head and choose from your heart that which gives you the greatest joy and feels right. Be still and attend to your soul. Ask your angels for guidance and help. Then from their point of deep inner stillness, make your choices easily and spontaneously. Make choices for the highest good. Remember that if something is not for your highest good, it is certainly not for the highest good of those around you. So let go of false feelings of responsibility for others and choose with wisdom. The affirmation is, I choose for my highest good. Now, what this choice is also talking about is responsible adults. This is about being responsible for your life. This is about being in a place of gratitude and having an attitude about being grateful. And being grateful for what's showing up. Being grateful for acknowledging what is for your highest good. And if all you do when you wake up in the morning before your feet hit the floor is say, I am so deeply grateful and thankful for being on the wake up call list because many of us are not. Let that sit for a minute. Think about it. Many people will not be called to wake up today. It is their time to pass over. Aren't you grateful for one more day? Okay, let's just start there. It's a great way to start your day. The next message is generosity. Generosity is a quality of one's spirit. It is rejoicing in the good fortune of others even when you have nothing to celebrate for yourself. It is an attitude of the mind, which means that you are happy to give without expecting anything in return. Drawing this card invites you to be generous-hearted and indicates that you are ready to aspire to this noble quality. The angel's wisdom suggests that you give of yourself freely, openly, and lovingly. The rewards for generosity are great, for all that you give from an open heart is returned to you multiplied. The affirmation is, I am generous-hearted. Oftentimes, we give to others, and we give with the subconscious or conscious thought of, what am I getting out of this? Now, I'm not saying give, and give in a way of, to the point where you feel resentment. I'm talking about giving of your heart in a way that allows you to still feel empowered. Lots of people, well, I won't say lots. I'll say there will be some people who show up in your life, as the saying goes, for a reason, for a season. Distinguish between the two. Discern who is your support team. Now, my support team consists of about 5 people. 5 people I know that I can pick up the phone and call, and they know they can pick up the phone and call, and know that somebody on that other end has your back. And those 5 people are absolutely the most precious people to me in my life. Figure out your support team. They are the 5 people who got me through this pandemic. They are the 5 people that I know will be in my life for a long time because they already have been. They are the 5 people that, even when we agree to disagree, we still love each other. They are the 5 people that I choose not to judge. Now, if you have people like that in your life, think about who that is. Who is on your support team? All right? Okay. The next card that comes out is gratitude. Do you have an attitude of gratitude? Your guidance is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whatever you say thank you, from your heart, more is bestowed on you. For gratitude is a key to opening doors to universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile on you. And the affirmation is, I am grateful for everything in my life. The word gratitude. So think about that. The next card that comes up is self-forgiveness. When you keep repeating past events and past mistakes in your mind, you bring your energy down. Say to yourself, I forgive you. I did the best I could with the information I had at that time. Take a deep breath. Forgiving ourselves is not always easy. Forgiving others. And forgiveness is about letting go of the burden. Forgiveness is about letting go of resentment. For you, you never have to have a conversation with them. You never have to say to them, I forgive you. Just saying it to the universe is enough Write it out. Write out the different ways that they hurt you. Write out what the situation was, if that helps. Forgive them. Forgive yourself in whatever order that those two work for you. And then let it go. The universe saw what happened. The angels saw what happened. Let it go. And start to notice the peace and calm that starts to flow into your life. Forgiveness isn't about getting even. Forgiveness isn't about demanding that someone apologize to you. An apology is a choice. An apology, when someone can make a sincere apology, that person has truly mastered emotional maturity. Because a lot of people cannot say I'm sorry sincerely and truly mean it. A lot of people will say, well, you didn't apologize, and you didn't apologize, and you didn't say this, and you didn't say that, and you didn't acknowledge this, and you didn't do that, and you start to hear this sort of buzzing in your head of all of the ways that they are continuing to judge you. No one gets to tell you how to live your life. No one gets to tell you how to apologize. No one gets to tell you what they desire you to do or dictate your behavior. That's a choice you have to make. Now, you may choose to acknowledge what happened. You may choose to let it go. Someone said to me once, they said, Carolyn, how can you be so forgiving when so much was done to you that was so unfair? And I said, well, I walk around sometimes and be mumbling to myself about the unfairness of it all, and no, I didn't deserve it, and I deserved better. And I remember the day when I thought I did deserve better. And whose stuff is this? Not mine. And what does it mean for me to let it go? And when I started to get clear about what letting it go meant, and letting go doesn't mean you condone it. Letting go means you release your energy from the situation. Okay? I'm going to do a video on forgiveness, and let me make a note of that. I call it the other F word. Okay, so this card was interesting, salt and pepper. And I know when I said that, y'all were like, huh? It means gently jump up and down. Shake up the mixture of energy that is within you. Imagine heavy dark pepper as negative energy releasing from every crevice of your body, and allow it to fall to earth to be recycled. Pepper represents the thoughts and feelings that do not serve you. It is heavy energy that has hosted the pain in your body or the problems in the day you just experienced. Now the pepper is gone. Imagine lighter salt coming down from above, filling you into light, happy energy, which moves into the space once filled by pepper. Notice how you feel. Remember, we've talked about how to really release from some of the energies around us. And one of the ways is to introduce salt into your life in the bathroom. Won't raise your blood pressure, won't affect your heart. Yes, it will. I'm sorry. It will affect your heart, but in a positive way. Because what it's going to do, it's going to help you release old energy, old toxic energy. It's also going to help you release the energy that you picked up that day. And we pick up energy all the time. We pick up energy when we step outside of our home. We pick up energy in our home from the electrical things around us, from the vibration of our homes, from our own vibration, from anyone else in our home. I pick up the energy of the puppies, and I have such a loving energy because of them, and I can show them love. And we pick up energy when we go out. We pick up energy from the lights. Remember, everything has energy. So yes, you're going to pick up some of it. So if you imagine it as, say, a little rock that you pick up and you carry with you all day long, and those rocks begin to accumulate. And remember, I talked to you about the invisible backpack we carry with those rocks in it. And start to think about, making a note, Start to think about how that would feel at the end of a day, how it could bring your energy down, how it could affect you, how it could begin to affect you on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. Now, are you ready to let that go? Are you ready to let that go? Because I know that it is something that we carry around with us when we're not conscious. On this channel, this is a channel for conscious human beings. This is a channel for people who are seeking to raise their consciousness. And that's what this reading is about. And if you're not into that, okay, it's all right. You don't have to. You can stay right where you are. Because the rest of us, we're going to be raising our vibration. And yeah, there are going to be days where you don't feel like it. And there are going to be times where you're like, what's the point? Keep going forward. Move forward. Forward motion will get you to where you are desirous of going. Forward motion brings in abundance, creativity, brings in more good stuff, more blessings. It brings in more joy. All things you can create for yourself as you're co-creating with the universe, with the angels. Okay? All right, so let's see if there's another message that's coming in from the angels that they'd like for us to keep in mind for this week. And like I said, one way you can use this spread is by taking a card a day and just thinking about, hey, you know what? What choices will I make today that are different? How can I be more positive today? What ways can I be generous? And generosity could be a smile. Do you know what that can do to someone who's in a low feeling vibration? Do you imagine what that could do for someone who's feeling sad or feeling dejected or feeling low? Just a smile can change someone's day. I go walking with a lady, and she said to me, "Carolyn, you always say hi to everyone." I said, "Yes, I do. I acknowledge them. I acknowledge that they are on the face of this planet. They're a fellow human being, a fellow traveler, and they crossed my path today." And the message from the angels is you don't have to give away yourself. There is always a way that you can find when we are not in sync with each other. We can always find a compromise. What ways this week are you willing to compromise? Not giving up who you are, not giving up on yourself. But also maybe you can say to yourself, if you're in conflict, you know what? Right now isn't a good time for me to have this conversation. I need more time to heal. And that can be the simple compromise that you come to. Now, that doesn't put you in an awkward position. It doesn't put you in a bad place. What it does is it allows you to be able to continue to show up in the way that works for you. Okay? So I'm going to post all of this below. I'm going to post some suggestions as to how you can use this reading. And this week, think of positivity. Think of choices. Think of generosity. Think of gratitude. Maybe start to think of self-forgiveness. Do some mirror work. What is mirror work? I'll do a video on it, but simply put, mirror work is standing in front of a mirror and speaking affirmations. And the affirmations can be, I am enough. I am loved. I am precious. I am a good person. I am. That's a complete sentence too. All right? So I want you to come back next week for another message of high vibe, and stay tuned every day for a new reading. Now, also understand, if for some reason I don't post a reading, it isn't because I forgot you. It may be a pretty busy day for me, and I do try to post daily, and I do a reading for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I do a weekend read, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The high vibrational read, and I'm going to be bringing in some other things to help with supporting our community. And so I hope that you will join me back again for another message from Wisdom from the Angels. Thank you for showing up, and may this week be the turning point in your life. Take care of yourself.